Hey, welcome to class. Today, we'll talk about super turtles. We're humans or skilled mutants, turtles in particular. While we're teenagers, don't underestimate us. We can chat for days. Honestly, mutants are a bit surreal, but they do exist. They deleted all of O'Neill's photos and told him not to expose us. Remember, zip it at all times, or we'll find you evil. Ready for a meetup? Alright, Raphael, time to go. Raphael's the second, but sounds fun. The four brothers will vanish into darkness. He hurriedly snapped a few more photos, then rushed home to dig up old tapes. Those little turtles were just too cute. Oh, that turtle named Raphael was one I named, and now I suspect they are the little turtles I saved back then. To confirm, I showed the blurry yet intriguing photos to bio-expert Saxes. Saxes got excited instantly and handed O'Neill a special business card. Name your price. Just help find those four turtles. With the card in hand, O'Neill returned home again, hoping to track down the four. But the turtle brothers came to find him. They left an address, and O'Neill didn't want to miss this chance. He zoomed to the designated spot, only to have the four brothers put a hood on him. What a surprise. This is all thanks to Shredder's orders. A few hours prior, had learned that the four brothers were photographed by a human girl. How could Shredder forget his life-saving grace? He worried O'Neill would spill the beans, so he brought him back to base. He meant to remind him to keep it a secret, but O'Neill already told Saxes. That guy is no ordinary person. It turns out that years ago, O'Neill's dad destroyed the lab because he discovered Saxes' plan. This mutant source could restore damaged human cells, and Saxes planned to release a virus in NYC to take control of the city. O'Neill's dad didn't want Saxes to succeed, so he burned the lab down, but he perished in the flames. O'Neill was young then, clueless. Now Saxes knows the four turtles live. He's definitely gonna come looking for trouble, because the blood of the four brothers holds the rare mutant source. Sure enough, Saxes showed up on the Foot Clan's turf. He was a disciple of the leader, Shredder. He tracked down the four brothers' exact location through a location system, benefiting from the special card that O'Neill has. Soon, a massive force arrived near the underground base. A battle was about to erupt. This was a gathering of mutants from the universe. These individuals appeared human-like, yet they bore oversized turtle shells on their backs, practiced various ancient martial arts, and proclaimed themselves as the Mutant Turtles. They could have lived easily underground, but there are just too many invisible demons in the human world. They rushed into the mutant base with the intention of capturing the four brothers alive, but fortunately, the bombs didn't cause them any harm. Their home was blown to bits, and Shredder, furious, leaped in front of the enemy with agile moves. He stood before Shredder, flaunting his shiny gold armor. He might look intimidating, but Shredder isn't easy to Subtitles. Shredder split his blade into 3 parts, yet Shuba felt not a bit of fear. He unhesitatingly flung the blades in his hands. They were all dodged easily by Shredder. Just when he thought I'd lost them, his blades returned to him because of a magnet. Looks like this armor is his biggest secret. Shredder knows his weakness, but decides to attack from the helmet. Little did he know, Shredder swiftly blocked Shredder's sword and pinned him down. The four brothers wanted to help, but were helpless. There were just too many masked men, wielding electric sticks and keeping the four brothers at bay. Shredder seized the chance to counter. Shredder got heavily wounded. Realizing he couldn't win, he chose to surrender. He was captured by Shredder and pounded again and again. Of course, the four brothers couldn't just leave him. They mustered all their strength and picked up their weapons. Facing this deadlock, the three had no choice but to compromise. Ultimately, they were controlled by the small fry and shoved onto the prepared ball truck. Shredder went wild, ordering his men to blow up the base. O'Neill, hiding aside, stayed silent. After all, he could do nothing. He just checked Shredder. At this moment, Shredder was buried under the ruins, close to death. O'Neill wanted to save him, but was in peril. Suddenly, the ruins moved, revealing Raphael. He got knocked out in the fight. What a lucky break. He rescued Shredder and performed first aid. Once settled, he quickly grabbed his weapons. He was ready to rescue the three brothers, but one person couldn't do much. He urgently needed help. O'Neill called in a driver to head to Shredder's lair while Shredder had already taken the three brothers back to his base. They used machines to drain blood from the three. It was to create an all-purpose antidote. After all, their blood has healing. Before long, Sax has got a big can of blood, carrying it toward NYC, but the three brothers were slowly fading. At a critical moment, Raphael rushed in, ready to save his brothers. But he didn't expect Shredder to be here. His armor frightened even Shredder, and Raphael alone was no match. Taking advantage of their fight, O'Neill rushed to the three brothers. Although he cut off the blood-draining device, they were too weak to fight back. To revive them, O'Neill had no choice but to inject them with a super dose of medicine. Their status instantly perked up. They bolted out of the glass box only to find that Shredder had already left the scene.